Hey, fans, I'm Kurtis Gabriel. I want to welcome you to the first episode of the Penalty Box. We're not doing Gab with Gabe anymore. It's kind of dead. We're doing the quarantine version. So lucky enough to video chat a couple of my teammates a week. I think we're going to do two. And lucky enough to be joined by Chris Bigras as our first guest, a really important defenseman on our team this year. So Biggs, thanks for joining me. And I think it's funny how I'm up in Owen Sound, where we both played junior, and I'm reminiscing about us playing together before this call. And so how you doing and where are you at right now?
I'm doing good, Gabe. Thanks for having me on. I'm up in tiny Ontario, which is actually across the bay from you, across the Georgian Bay. That's my summer home where I kind of come back to in the summer. But I've been doing all right. Not a ton to do, obviously, but I've been keeping busy. How about yourself?
You know me, I like to stay busy. I like to keep working out and stuff, just part of my life. But I know you and your wife are there with your dog. So is everybody safe and sound, and your dad and your mom and your sister?
Yeah, everyone's good here. We got back over a couple of weeks ago and just kind of been FaceTiming with the family and stuff, trying to kind of self-isolate as much as you can. So I haven't had any contact with them directly, but we've been FaceTiming.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past you to not be following guidelines, Big. So that makes sense. You're doing all the right things. But
yeah.
We lived at the same apartment building this year, so I saw you walking little Lucy around all the time. So how about you give a little intro about your dog and tell us how the puppy training's going?
Yeah, Lucy is 1 year old. She is very much still a puppy. She has her zoomies still pretty much every night, but she's been loving the quarantine life. She's been getting tons of walks. She's got a decent yard to play in back here, so we can kind of let her off leash and let her roam around. So she's been living the dream the last couple of weeks.
That's awesome. I know puppies are a lot of work and they can get a little crazy sometimes. So that's awesome to hear that's going well. You guys are supposed to take a trip, you and Emily, at the end of the year, and I know that got kiboshed, and that kind of sucks. I was supposed to take a trip too. So where were you going to end up going, and how does that feel that this has kind of shut that down?
Yeah, obviously not too happy that it got canceled, but that was our honeymoon that we had booked to Antigua. So we had a little chalet there overlooking the water, which would have been a nice 5-6 days or whatever vacation. But obviously, given the circumstances, won't be able to do that.
Yeah, Antigua. I think we talked about that, and I was like, where the heck is that? It sounds beautiful.
In the Caribbean, yeah.
That's awesome. You were going to drop Lucy off the doggy hotel and just have some nice quality time with your wife, eh?
Yeah, that was the plan. But like you said, that got kiboshed.
So what have you been doing? I know you said there's not much to do, but are you still doing a course at all online? I know you took one during the year. What's kind of keeping you busy during this time?
Yeah, I just coming back home here, there's been a lot of stuff to do around the house. We started our spring cleaning, our raking, and stuff like that, fixing up a couple things around here that needed some attention. But I haven't signed up for anything just yet. Probably will in the near future. It wasn't too long ago that I finished the other two courses, so kind of taking a little bit of a break. But definitely something that I'm going to pick back up again now that we're kind of stuck here at home with online stuff only. So yeah. Other than that, I've been picking up the guitar a little bit. We've had some Scrabble nights, the two of us, and that's about it. Yeah.
Nice, very nice. I'm laughing over here because they're raking and stuff. I'm staying with my mom up here in Owen Sound. She's got me raking and digging out mulch from the beds and cutting things and picking them up. And I'm like, Mom, I got to work out in the morning too. Like, it's like, so I'm trying to. It's her birthday today, actually. So I'm trying to be a good son and still do all that stuff. Got to do all that kind of stuff, right, Biggs?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you been doing any Dano's workouts? I know the boys in the group chat have been laughing about that a little bit. Like, it's like, well, are we coming back to play? Are we not? But you kind of got to stay busy and make sure the body's ready to go in case we do come back, right?
For sure. Yeah, it's one of those things like you're sort of thinking, do you take your summer week off or whatever now? But you got to stay on top of things and see how it plays out and everything. You never know when we can be going back. Hopefully sooner than later. But I got a decent setup upstairs here. Stationary bike, a bunch of kettlebells and stuff, some BOSU balls and different things like that I've been working through the workouts with.
Wow, you got more than me. I got a couple of rusty weights from the neighbors over there. I had to wipe down so I didn't get any coronavirus or pass any stuff out. So that's funny. It's kind of weird that this is becoming our new normal. I mean, I've never had to work this much out at home and trying to find a new routine. So it's definitely been interesting. But glad to hear you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I appreciate your time. I don't want to take too much of your time. We got a 5-minute kind of limit here with the penalty box, fighting and stuff. So I appreciate your time, and just want to thank the fans for joining us on the first episode of the penalty box. Thanks very much, and have a good rest of the day.
Yeah, you too. Say happy birthday to your mom.
Thanks, I will. Thanks, buddy. See ya.
Take care. Bye.